Hello there, very good morning to you. This is Primetime Breakfast News. We start off with a look at your headlines. The Health Services Trade Union Alliance charges there's a severe shortage of medicines. The Medical Supplies Unit responds. World Hepatitis Day marked today. And in news overseas, Pakistani Foreign Minister meets her Indian counterpart in New Delhi. The Health Services Trade Union Alliance charges that the shortage of medicine that was prevalent at a number of hospitals recently is now affecting many more hospitals. President of the Alliance, Saman Ratnapriya, speaking to News First, pointed out that it is a very serious situation.
A shortage of medicines has once again been reported from the main hospitals in the country. 2 weeks ago, we revealed this through the media while it was in its preliminary stages. At present, a severe shortage of medicines is reported from a number of hospitals, including the National Hospital and the Vaunia and Anuradhapura hospitals. This includes a shortage of vaccines and surgical equipment. Neither the Medical Supplies Unit or the State Pharmaceutical Corporation has acted to prevent this situation. This is a grave mistake. Because of this situation, directors of regional hospitals have now been forced to purchase medicines from outside. A large amount of money is spent on these purchases. Allocations made for the health sector are being used for this. This is a crime. As the Medical Supplies Unit...
Well, we spoke to the director of the Medical Supplies Unit, Dr. Kamal Ajasinghe, in this regard.
As
the Medical Supplies Unit, we provide around 21,000 items to hospitals. This includes medicines, surgical equipment and chemicals needed for laboratory use. When you supply such a large number of items, shortages of certain items may arise from time to time. Once a week, we have meetings to determine if such shortage will arise. This is done jointly by the Medical Supplies Unit, the State Pharmaceutical Corporation and the Ministry. So we make plans to ensure that such a shortage doesn't arise. I have not observed a severe shortage of medicines as it has been stated.
The Disaster Management Centre states that 24 houses have been damaged owing to the inclement weather conditions experienced in the Noorali area recently. Noorali District Coordinator Erandana Hemawardana, speaking to News First, said that owing to this situation, 36 families have been temporarily housed at camps. The Kotmale and Noorali Divisional Secretariat areas are the worst affected by the inclement weather. The Noorali District Coordinator noted that those housed at camps are being provided aid by the Ministry of Disaster Management. The ministry is being assisted by both the Red Cross Society and the International Organization for Migration. Erandana Hemawardana added that due to the heavy rain experienced on Monday, 2 houses in the Kotmale Divisional Secretariat area were completely destroyed, while 22 houses were partially damaged. (302) rehabilitated former LTT cadres will sit for the GCE Advanced Level Examination this year. Commissioner General of Rehabilitation, Major General Sudhantaran Singh, has said they will sit for the examination from Vaunia. While 2 students will sit for the exam from the biology stream, 5 students will sit for the exam from the mathematics stream. 57 of these former LTT cadres will sit for the examination from the commerce stream, and the remaining candidates will be sitting for the examination from the arts stream. The Commissioner General of Rehabilitation noted that seminars to prepare these students for the exam are being conducted at present. Well, today is the second day of the Mayura Mela Trade Fair and Carnival. The trade fair has been set up at the Mavanala Public Grounds, will continue until the 31st of this month. The event, which has been organized by the Old Boys Association of the Mayurpada Central College in Mavanala, together with News First, comprises of a number of activities. These include screen tests that will be carried out by News First at the mobile studio that has been set up at the carnival premises. Several musical shows with popular bands will take place at the venue until the 31st of this month. Meanwhile, the Eslon News First Danamudu Sainaya will be conducted on the 30th and 31st of this month at the Mavanala Mayurpada Central College from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It will see the participation of architects, civil engineers, surveyors, lawyers, astrologers, plumbers and Feng Shui experts. Meanwhile, a special mobile service is also being conducted to carry out plumbing repairs in the houses of the area free of charge. Advice on obtaining bank loans as well as advice on obtaining water and electricity connections will also be provided at this event. Well, the Met Department says that showers can be expected in the western and Sabaragamu provinces and the Central Hills, accompanied by fairly strong winds. We contacted duty forecaster at the Meteorology Department, PG Yasaratna, for details.
There will be showers at several places in the western, Sabaragamu and central provinces and in the Gold and Matra district. When we consider sea areas around the island, there will be showers at several places in the sea areas around the island. Winds will be from southwesterly direction and speed will be 20 to 40 km per hour in the sea areas around the island. The speed will increase up to 50 km per hour at times in the Gulf of Mannar and southeastern coastal areas. So,
today is day 2 of the match between Sri Lanka A and Durham. On day 1, Sri Lanka A were bundled out for 203 runs in their first innings. In reply at stumps, Durham were 143 runs for the loss of 1 wicket in their first innings. Well, Sri Lanka qualified for the quarterfinal of the 3rd Junior Asian Hockey Federation Cup after beating Hong Kong 1-0 yesterday. Here's a look.
The 3rd Junior Asian Hockey Federation Cup is being held in Hong Kong with the participation of 7 teams under 2 groups. Sri Lanka, who are competing in Group B, have played 3 matches and won 1 match, while the other 2 matches were drawn. Sri Lanka recorded their only win when they beat Hong Kong 1-0 yesterday. Sri Lanka drew against Iran and Chinese Taipei in their previous encounters. Sri Lanka are currently in 2nd position with 5 points in Group B, which is led by Iran with 7 points.
And up next, we take a look at the day's exchange rates. Well, with that, we wrap up this edition of Primetime Breakfast News. Join us again at 8:55 for more of the very latest. Have a great day ahead.